Just rock, 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 just rock, 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 rock.
Good and cultured. Thank you. Please have a seat. We are now ready to receive the President of Liberia. All right. Okay, now in terms of proper protocol, because we are a black organization, we stand up when we have special people grace us, and we give them a strong black hand. You get it? You understand it? Even if you're lightly melanated, we're going to give a strong black hand, okay? Because this is all together. Immediately following, a lot of you want to meet the president. We will have a press conference, so all media, please report to the Crystal Ballroom immediately following this particular activity. If you do not get there on time, you may not be able to get in. So media, I can tell you the leadership of Liberia does not play. Please give our Liberian delegation a round of applause. Please stand. Liberia delegation, please stand. Please welcome them to America. Thank you so much. Feel all that love and energy in the room. Feel the vibration. If you're not standing on your feet, I don't appreciate you. Let them feel the love. They came over 40 delegates deep. Thank you. That's how we do this. Not only did you eat good, you got black politics, black business, and now you got black culture. All right? Now, on behalf of the National Alliance for Black Business, who is a co-host of the National Business League's 124th National Black Business Conference, please thank the World Conference of Mayors President, the Honorable Johnny Ford. And that handsome guy over to the right, our president of the National Black Chamber of Commerce, Charles H. DuBois. And not only do we thank our 36 sponsors of this particular conference that will allow for us to pay for those 500 plus meals that went over. I want to thank Amazon, Comerica Bank, and Prosper Africa for supporting this event. Thank you all so much. Now, while you're on your feet, please welcome our Chief of Protocol. Give him a strong American black hand. Thank you so much.
You may be seated. Upon arrival of His Excellency the President, you will have to rise again. I have the honor to announce the arrival of His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia. You may kindly be seated. Members of the House of Representatives of the State of Georgia, members of President Boakai's cabinet, and other members of his entourage, Dr. Kenneth Harris, President, Chief Executive Officer of the National Business League and organizer of this conference, other esteemed members of the National Business League, Mr. President, members of the World Conference of Mayors, members of the National Black Chamber of Commerce, members of the National Alliance for Black Business, members of Prosper Africa, members of Liberian associations in the United States and other parts of the Americas, other invited guests, members of the electronic and print media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I now have the honor to present to you His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia. Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to invite you.
Thank you very much. Please have your seats. Dr. Kenneth Harris, President and CEO, and members of the National Business League, Mayor Jimmy Gardner, the board and members of the World Conference of Mayors, Mr. Larry D. Avery, and the board and members of the National Black Chamber of Commerce, members of the National Alliance for Black Businesses, Ms. British Robinson, coordinator of Prosper Africa, conference participants, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I bring you a warm greeting from your motherland. It is an honor and a profound privilege to be invited to speak to this august body. As President of Liberia, Africa's first independent republic, I'm proud to be amidst this distinguished Pan-African Assembly of visionaries, entrepreneurs, and leaders who have gathered for the 124th National Black Business Conference. I am deeply moved by the spirit of common purpose and progress that had brought you to Atlanta, a city renowned for its rich Black heritage and a great example of Black excellence. As they say here, Atlanta, where you belong. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I see this conference as not just a gathering to promote Black from the shores of the West Africa to the United States, the Caribbean, the rest of America, as Liberia's history is woven with that of African American and people of African descent in the region. Liberia's story is a testament to the unwavering determination of the people of the African diaspora. Founded in 1822 by the American Colonization Society, Liberia was envisioned as a haven for freed African Americans seeking a new beginning in their ancestral homeland. Its founding was a reflection of the hope and determination that African Americans and others in the diaspora carried with them, a vision of freedom, opportunity, and a better future. This pioneering spirit laid the foundation for a nation built on principles of liberty and self-determination. Among those whose legacy has profoundly shaped both Liberia and the broader African American is Booker T. Washington. Yes. The esteemed founder of this very conference and the progenitor of many of the groups and associations gathered here today. Washington's contribution transcends time and geography, creating a bridge between our histories and futures. His vision of education, economic empowerment, and self-reliance resonated deeply across the Atlantic, influencing many in Liberia who shared his dream of upliftment and progress. Booker T. Washington's advocacy for vocational training and his belief in the power of hard work and enterprise led to the establishment of the famous Booker T. Washington Institute in Liberia in 1929. The Institute, the country's first agriculture and vocational school, had and it continues to impact the country's economic and social development. His project in Liberia has inspired generations of Liberians to pursue education and business endeavors to improve livelihoods, sustain families, and build their communities. The African diaspora has shown incredible reliance and innovation, building thriving businesses and creating opportunities across the globe. The connection between our communities are stronger than ever, and together we have the power to drive further progress and achieve greater heights. And Liberia, with its natural wealth, offers some of the best opportunities for investors, including Black businesses represented at this conference. Liberia is open for business and committed to fostering a business-friendly environment to encourage investment across the various sectors. Our government recently launched what we term as a REST agenda, focusing on investment and development in agriculture, roads, infrastructure, the rule of law, education, health, and sanitation, and tourism. While these are not exhaustive of the range of critical intervention to spur economic growth, we believe they drive such growth and development. Ladies and gentlemen, with your indulgence, permit me to highlight a few sectors offering huge investment potentials in Liberia. In the agriculture sector, Liberia's fertile land and favorable climate offer vast opportunities for agricultural investments particularly in rice production. Liberia imports a significant amount of its stock rice, creating a crucial need for local production and value addition in downstream processing. Similarly, the cultivation of cash crops like rubber. By the way, we have Firestone, the oldest rubber plantation, Firestone, founded in 1926. So opportunities in cocoa, coffee, and oil palm has remained significant contributor to the growth of the agriculture sector. In addition, the huge potential for the development of livestock and fishing remains unlapped, with a youth bulge accounting for about 60% of our population, and over 60% of the population in agriculture. Investing in the sector holds great perspectives. Liberia is the most forested country in West Africa, with approximately 69% of its land area, about 6.7 million hectares covered by forest. These forests constitute at least 42% of the remaining forest cover in West Africa, positioning Liberia as a regional hub for biodiversity and environmental sustainability. The country's forests are vital to its economy, including trade in timber and non-timber products, energy, biomass, agriculture, fisheries, minerals, and other resources. Liberia forests and land laws also offer significant investment in opportunities in the carbon market and ecotourism. Liberia is richly endowed with natural wealth, with the country boasting some of the world's critical minerals, including gold and diamonds. The mining sector provides one of the best attractions for investment in the country. Mining has historically been a significant contributor to our economy, with large deposits of iron ore yet to be explored and exploited. In addition, the prospect for oil and gas underscores the extent to which investment in our natural wealth would unlock opportunities to partner with businesses like yours to create wealth and improve the livelihoods of diaspora and African communities. There is a growing emphasis on value addition to the exploitation of minerals such as steel production and gold processing to maximize economic benefits. The potentials for further exploration and development in the mining sector remains vast, offering attractive opportunities for investors. I, therefore, encourage you to seriously look into investing in our natural resources. Liberia's infrastructure development is critical to its economic strategy. The country has over 11,000 kilometers of unpaved roads, which present both challenges and opportunities for investment. The government is seeking to finance infrastructure through EPC, engineering, procurement, and construction contracts combined with long-term financing mechanisms. These efforts are crucial as road infrastructure lays the foundation for sustained economic growth by improving access to markets, reducing transportation costs, and enhancing overall business environment. There are significant opportunities for investing in Liberia's real estate market, particularly residential and commercial properties. The demand for housing and businesses is growing, driven by urbanization and population growth. However, there's a notable lack of affordable housing and mortgage financing, which are essential to promote broader access to home ownership. Government employees, in particular, have expressed readiness to participate in mortgage programs once financing becomes available. Expanding access to affordable housing could play a vital role in improving living standards and stimulating economic activity. Infrastructure needs for every production cannot be overemphasized. With increasing demand for sustainable energy solutions, Liberia is exploring investment in solar, hydro, biomass energy projects to meet its growing energy needs. Liberia's current energy demand far exceeds capacity, with only about 20% of the population living have access to electricity. The country's installed capacity currently stands at approximately 126 megawatts, while the demand is to be at 500 megawatts. This significant gap simply between supply and demand highlights the urgent need for investment in electricity, renewable energy sources to ensure that more Liberians have reliable access to electricity and support industry, manufacturing, and growth. Liberia's hospitality industry is poised for significant growth, with opportunities to invest in hotels, resorts, and ecotourism ventures. The country's natural beauty and rich cultural heritage makes it an attractive destination for tourism. Liberia is known for its surfing spots, particularly in the western city of Rabasport, which have gained international recognition. Existing eco resorts offer unique experiences, but highlight the need to further development in the sector. Additionally, there is a demand for more hotels and resorts to accommodate the increasing number of visitors to the country. As Liberia continues to modernize its economy, there's a significant potential for investment in technology and digital infrastructure to support business growth and innovation. The government has initiated e-governance project aimed at improving public service delivery, and there is a rising demand for business support technology. According to recent data, Liberia's internet penetration rate is about 18%, indicating substantial room for growth in the digital sector. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we recognize the importance of education and training in developing the skills necessary to support investment, entrepreneurship, and business management. We are committed to strengthening partnership with universities and vocational institutions to offer skills that align with the needs of our growing economy. Currently, many concessionaires import skilled labor, which underscores the need for enhanced local training programs. Liberia's technical and vocational education training, TVET, policy aims to address this gap by providing relevant skill training through the technical schools such as Boakai Washington Institute, which prepares Liberian youth for employment in the key industries, thereby reducing the need for imported labor. While we make the case to invest in Liberia, we strive to create a business-friendly environment that fosters innovation and growth. We are committed to attracting and supporting foreign investments that aligns with the development. Our focus on enhancing commerce, trade, and industrial development is designed to be inclusive, sustainable, beneficial to all, making Liberia a key player on a global scale. Liberia offers a range of financial incentives designed to attract and support foreign investment. These include tax breaks and facilitation and other incentives tailored to various businesses. We are committed to assisting investors in navigating our regulatory process and ensuring a smooth investment journey. The incentives are structured to be both short-term, 3 years, and long-term, up to 10 years, depending on the investment size, location, and industry. Liberia offers substantial opportunities for purchasing land for development or agricultural purpose. With vast tracts of available land, including arable land, investors can engage in land development projects that support both agriculture production and urban expansion. The government is committed to facilitating land acquisition process to ensure that investment in the land are secure, beneficial for all parties involved. Toll road construction offers enormous opportunities for long-term investment. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the journey of Liberia and African Americans is a story of a common aspiration, one directed by determination to be free and take charge of one's destiny. As we celebrate and engage each other in the 124th National Black Conference, let us reaffirm our commitment to transforming our societies and communities in ways that promote development and progress. I challenge you to take advantage of the huge potential Liberia and Africa offered by taking bold steps to invest in the motherland. By doing so, you invest in your heritage and your future. In closing, I extend my deepest gratitude to the organizer of this conference, to each of you who have come to participate, and to all those who have contributed to the success of this remarkable gathering. Together, we pave the way for a future where our shared dreams of prosperity and equality will continue to flourish. As we end this conference, it is my honor to invite you to the first Liberian Diaspora Conference to be held in 2025 on how the diaspora community may contribute to the development of Liberia. By the way of information, Liberia was that country that Pan Am could fly from New York in 8 hours to Monrovia. I want to thank you. May God bless you and bless the work of our hands. Thank you very much.
One more round of applause, everyone, for the President of Liberia. Let me hear your voices. Coming together. We are a global power once we recognize, and it's going to be built on top of economics. And economics will be tied to politics and also the youth. This is our time. Can you feel it in the room? Can you feel the energy in the room? So now it's time to get deals done. So all of our partners, we have the president.
Welcome back to African Media. This is your girl V.
And this is Blessing. Do not forget to follow us on all social media platforms. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.